Okay?
Good. Yep.
All right. Okay, first is low punch, and then we're going to do split, going from behind. So, low punch, if he punches me in the head with his right, yeah, straight punch, you just parry it out and step out. So it's basically a slip dodge, but lifting the hand to parry it out. If you can get the hand in, that's great. This will go right to the sternum and you can break it. You're actually aiming for the sternum, but if he blocks with his hand, you draw down and hit the pelvic bone. You can even swing the fist to the groin at the end too. All depends on how he deflects. So that's the first one, is the punch. And again, he punches and you just drop it straight down. You can use the elbow, you can use the forearm, and again, it all depends on what he does. You know, if he pushes on my elbow, I can use the bottom of the fist. See it? If he pushes on the fist, I use my elbow. Right? So that's the fist version. The other is he grabs me. So I'm kind of in brush knee at this juncture. So what I'm going to do is lock his arm out. Now from here I can drop to the collarbone and break it, or I can just go right under the armpit and scrape the ribs. So again, if he tries to drop this shoulder, yeah, I'll just push it right down into his groin and his pelvic bone again. So it's really nice that way. This one's good on a choke too. If he's coming in this way, you can lock the choke out here and drop this straight down. Okay? Just keep going. Is it okay? If he grabs him around the waist, again, you're going to kind of take the head with this. Try to peel it out and drop this straight down again to get to the pelvic bone. But you just break the sternum, the collarbone, any of the chest plate down into the pelvic bone. Again, you're peeling the head out of the way. You can also get him off. You can also just get him off this way and peel him in this way. That's totally valid too, right? Then the bone locking for this one. Again, you're going to take the arm and break it this way. That's the bone locking. So you take his grab, you make it yours, and then break the arm. Again, if he slips out, you just hit whatever's available. So there's a lot more you can do with that one. But that's a kind of a basic version. Split, I turn now, and I've done him, and his friend comes and tries to hit me in the head with his right, so I have to block it. I'm going to parry it out, and I can trap it if I like, if I'm good. Yeah. If I'm good, I'll trap it, and watch, here's a bone lock in here, before I even get this hand into play. I can also, once I parry this out, I can hit him with this as I come across. If he parries that fine, I know where both hands are now, watch. I hit him here. And he has very little recourse to block that now. You can also break his arm this way before just pushing him out with that. Okay, so this is split. Again, he grabs my arm now. Instead of punching me, he just grabs my arm trying to control me. That's fine. I'm going to come across, again, lock the arm to my body. I can grab it if I want with a fist. Anytime you see the fist, it means you can do that. And then these can come under into the, this is very sensitive, under the armpit. You can also just rotate the arm down to get your lock. Right, so that's from the grab. If he grabs with the other arm, it works fine too. You can look at any number of things here. Get that. Yeah. If that hand comes in, you have this to block. See it? If he comes around and grabs him around the waist, for the MMA person, watch. Now you're going to take the head and peel it out. with your fist is this. Yeah? So you step and slide your foot behind if possible and peel them out this way.
Going down.
Going down. I had to catch him. So another version is when he grabs, you can do this. You don't want him to grab. You just put that elbow right in his eye. Right? And then you hit him with that. Then you can maybe take his arm and lock it. Or you can just push him out. Okay, the push hands version. First on low punch. Again, the push hands versions are much closer in. And we're looking just how to do it from push. You can use it from any posture in the form can be used and just blend it. But we're using push here because it's just easy. It makes it very clear. And he's going to push with, I think he pushes with his right too much. And I don't shift back, I just shift into this left hip joint and drop this left shoulder into my left hip joint, which drops my fist right to his sternum. So that's the move. If I want, I can kind of address this hand by dropping it. And that'll bring this in real easy. And again, the more down, the better. And you don't want to do this with your shoulder on your punch. See it? You want to kind of relax the shoulder, because if he pushes on this, you can use that too, as long as this is the right shape. If you change the shape, you won't have any leverage. Okay, so that's low punch. And split, we switch feet. Again, we do push. Split's basically the same, with a slightly different aspect, so that he pushes with this arm now, and I drop it into my front hip. And this left hand can push on his deltoid, or I can push on his ribs. But as long as I keep the pressure happening in my body, I get to keep his pressure. So that's split. You're just splitting his pressure. Splitting it into the ground and him out with it. So you can take this hand, which was a fist and split, and you just drop the elbow. Oh, there it goes. That's split. Okay?